us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Reed Sheppard.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So here's Portland's starting group. We've got Donovan Clingan, Drew Holiday out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamara in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at Houston, though this is only Game 2 of the Cup, desperation has to be setting in.
Yeah, if you lose the first 2 in this round, not likely they'll be able to advance in the tournament from that point. Maybe this home crowd can give them a lift.
And now checking out how the Trailblazers are doing. They wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning Game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
Just 3 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
The first one falls.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Both shots good from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
So it's Portland now. Outside Holiday. The floater. Smith with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. Durant against Avdia. Rejected by Clingan.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Clingan. They just learned that the hard way. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here is Thompson. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Now here's Holiday, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Pass to Kamara. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Kamara's got 6.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And here are the Rockets, trailing by 2. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Sharpe. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Kamara. Back to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharpe. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. As Shaedon Sharpe continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
He misses the free throw. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Nice shot by Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Klingon. It's Avdia on the wing. Three-pointer Sharpe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Holiday after the basket by Houston. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Houston leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Holiday.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Sharpe. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharpe hammer at home.
Outside Durant. Six to shoot. Portland with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so it's Houston with it. Portland making their last shot. It's Thompson, high post. On the wing, Durant. Shoots from 12. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on to Monty Kamara.
Well, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
Grant's checked in for Kamara. Good on both. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Now here's Grant. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharpe. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Durant against Grant. Outside Sharpe. Clinging with a screen. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Şengün with a steal. 3-on-3. Smith finds Thompson. Now Şengün. The three. Avdia pulls it in. Pass to Holiday. Outside for Grant. Three-pointer. They get it back. Clinging. And the powerful one-handed slam.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Clinging, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Here's Durant. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Okogie. And here's Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Okogie. And both free throws good for Durant. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Grant. No points so far. Let's go with a three. Capella with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Capella with the jam.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Here's Holiday. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And let's take some time now to see the small forwards around the league who have been really producing for their teams on the offensive end. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And these are some of the most dangerous players in the league, just capable of getting hot and taking over a game in the blink of an eye.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
Now here's Holiday. Still no points. The three is up. Capella with a rebound. Houston leading by 3. Thompson passes to Eason. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Now Holiday. Durant outside. Clinging with a screen. The 3 ball. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Durant. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Blazers trail by 7. Sharpe with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Sharpe finds Grant, clinging with a screen. Inside to stop the run, and it's good on the lay-in.
And a high-effort play from Clingan, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Down low. And the slam dunk by Capella.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
And the Trailblazers' shooting has been impressive. 54% so far in the first. Sharpe against Durant. And that one's good. Sharpe's got 5 points.
And his athleticism is big for Sharpe in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Durant with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Blazers trail by 7. It's Sharpe on the wing, guarded by Durant. Sharpe against Durant. Outside for Grant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Eason. Grant's shot is off.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Holiday's checked in for Amen Thompson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. That's good from Eason. Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. And especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Houston. Outside, Williams to halt the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
The Trailblazers, Robert Williams, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Shepherd in for Holiday. Then for Portland, Reith, he's checked in for Klingon. Murray comes in for Avdia. And it's Rupert in for Sharpe. And he makes the first, but misses the second. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Durant against Murray. Shoots over Durant. And that one's long.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Grant.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Murray with it. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Williams with the screen. Shot from the top of the key. And the basket by Rupert. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shepherd. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. That doesn't go either for Durant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 11-point game. Pass to Murray. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
On the wing, Grant, defended by Eason. Shot clock at 6. And he's whistled for the 5-second violation.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
Houston leading by 11. Here's Shepherd. No points yet. And the basket is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. We've got Jeremy Grant. He's out there with Williams. And it's Murray in at the 2. Blazers trail by 15. Murray looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Capella. Here's Shepard. Outside Finney-Smith. Houston working the ball around. Eason, pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Shepard for three. Unable to get that one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Back to Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. The Rockets lead by 12. And here's Eason. 14 points for him last game against Washington. Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Well, Houston's shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Eason, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Blazers trail by 14. Durant outside. Here's Reith, guarded by Capella. Outside Murray. And here's Grant from the arc. Portland again missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. Lets the three fly, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Murray. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Rupert. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Right side, Holiday. Back to Kamara. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the screen. Grant's shot is off.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Holiday. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, good reaction in transition from Holiday that time. Sees the fast break forming and is right there to finish it off.
Houston leading by 15. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Trailblazers in second.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Here's Eason. He's got 9. Pass to Shepard. Back to Eason. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. 4-3. Avdia pulls it in.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Grant attacks. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Grant. Really taking it strong to the cup.
And Houston has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. To the left wing. Screen by Capella. Here's Shepard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
So what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Portland making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. It's both from the stripe.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Grant outside. Now here's Holiday. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And at his size, Klingen is always an above-the-rim threat.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Holiday. Screen by Capella. And he converts the layup. Capella's got 6.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Grant. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
Call to the floor for your Rockets. Number 1, come in, Thompson.
Now Avdia. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. First, Klingen screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 13-point lead. Durant earning those 2 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Holiday with the ball. On the wing, Grant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Klingen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
3rd team foul.
Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella, and Okogie is subbed in for Eason. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's Durant. Looming large, KD.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Sharpe, he's checked in for Portland. Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Shot clock at 5. Outside Sharpe from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Rockets lead by 14. Durant looking around. Thompson against Holiday. Thompson.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Klingin up top. Back to Sharpe. Pass to Holiday. And stolen by Durant. Here's Okogie. Clock at 6. Thompson, a screen on Sharpe. This one for 3. Thompson passes to Şengün. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Alperen Şengün.
they're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thompson against Holiday. Outside Kamara. Avdia outside. Beyond the arc. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Thompson outside. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. To stop the drought, Avdia outside. Fires from deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingin. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Rockets making a change here. Adams is checked in. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Number 1, Houston.
And give them credit. They're earning every one of those second chance points with their relentless effort.
Here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Inside. The kick to Durant. The three. That shot off. Blazers trail by 17. Sharpe up top. Defended by Thompson. Avdia from outside. Durant pulls it in. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Okogie's shot is off. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Rockets lead by 17.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Sharpe. There's a screen by Kamara. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Okogie, second personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for Portland, Sharpe at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Sharpe. The Rockets lead by 14. Durant, pass to Adams. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
And you can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Now here's Avdia, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Three-pointer Sharpe. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Here's Avdia, following the score by Houston. Klingin with a screen. Avdia passes to Sharpe. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston leading by 18. Here's Okogie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okogie's gotten his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
26 seconds left to play in the first half. Thompson against Holiday. Avdia outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Number 24, Chris Murray.
Here's Holiday. From deep three-point land. It doesn't go for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
We see this night in and night out. Durant is a machine, elite scorer from all levels, and he doesn't wear down.
Yeah, you just keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them, and serve me a plate up too, but you keep feeding them and feeding them.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Houston leading by 20. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And that's the group from Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And the Trailblazers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Count that one. Abdi has got his second basket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Blazers trail by 20. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Smith. He's scoreless. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
So it's Portland now. Outside Sharpe. Pass to Holiday. Outside Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Sharpe. Durant pulls it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Now here's Smith. Kamara covering. 11 feet out. Smith no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. With the step back. Avdia against Durant. Outside Sharpe. There's a screen by Kamara. Thompson against Sharpe. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Thanks a lot for your Rockford.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Houston, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course Portland, down 4 spots.
When I look at the Rockets, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
Without question, I mean, their expectations may have been a little outsized, but this is a terrific team, and even that doesn't mean you'll win every game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith passes to Durant. Puts up a deep three. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holiday with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Off the outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Off the outside. Back to Holiday. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharpe. Buries it down low. Sharpe's got 10 points.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharpe, just relentless.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Here's Okogie. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Thompson finds Şengün. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
Now here's Holiday. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
The Rockets lead by 22. Thompson outside. And there's the lob. Avdia with a steal. Şengün with a steal. Thompson left side. Count that bucket. 18 points for Amen Thompson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Now here's Sharpe. It's Avdia on the wing, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamara. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Kamara's got 13.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Thompson. 18 points for him. And there's a pick, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Blazers trail by 21. Outside Sharpe. To the paint. Here's Klingon. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Sharpe. He's got 10. They get it again. Avdia outside. Launches a 3. Here's Klingon. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
The Rockets lead by 19. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Klingon. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Over Holiday. Şengün, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Now here's Kamara, guarded by Durant. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Now Thompson, 18 points for him. Smith outside from the arc. Rebounded by Kamara.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Avdia. Klingon with the ball. 15 points in the game. Down low. 5 on the clock. Smith against Holiday. Smith passes to Durant. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Şengün gets it to go.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Avdia passes to Holiday. Outside Kamara. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Sharpe. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Yep, count it. Klingen's got 6 here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Smith. No made baskets yet. And here's Durant. And Klingen pulls it down. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 17. Pass to Sharpe. Over to the left wing. Avdia outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside Sharpe. Back to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Smith passes to Thompson. Durant inside, defended by Avdia. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
At the line, shooting 1. The Rockets call. All right, fans, it's touchdown time. Get ready to dance. Everybody's watching. Everybody get down. Let's see those moves.
Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Klingen. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. Murray's checked in for Sharpe. And it's Rupert in for Holiday. Blazers trail by 20. Here's Avdia. He's got 5. Durant outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Williams finds Avdia. Again, the miss by Portland.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
To the right side. Capella, the pass to Eason. Houston working the ball around. Tipped. 5 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Grant.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk it.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Grant.
You know what I love about Jeremy Grant? He's had every role from 20-point scorer to defensive specialist. Grant just embraces whatever his coaches ask of him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. And so Grant nails them both. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepard. He's got 9. Oh, Williams with the block. On the wing, Grant. Off the outside. Grant with it. Finney-Smith's there.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
.27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Tate. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Robert Williams out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Murray, then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Rupert in at the 1. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And stolen by Murray. Now here's Avdia. Pass to Rupert. Back to Avdia. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Houston leading by 13. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And here's Şengün, defended by Avdia. Outside Finney-Smith. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now Avdia. Deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Shooting for Portland, Denny Avdia at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston leading by 12. Finney Smith passes to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
So it's Portland now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Grant. Over Finney Smith. Again, the miss by Portland. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Shepard. And that one drops.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Blazers trail by 16. Here's Rupert. Grant outside. Over Finney Smith. No good off the back of the rim. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Klingin, he's checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the board.
Avdia against Durant. Over Avdia. Durant, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Durant against Avdia. Şengün, a screen on Avdia. That three's off the mark. Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Grant. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Şengün, a screen on Grant. Now Şengün. Williams defending. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
He does not get the second one.
Well, when you think of all the skilled big men in the league, Şengün is among the best. The kind of player you can run an offense through.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by Shepard.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Durant. Outside Eason. 5 on the clock. Tries the 9-footer. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Durant's got 29 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Avdia against Durant. Now here's Avdia, tightly guarded. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Amen Thompson's checked in for Houston. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Sharpe comes in for Williams. And Holiday subbed in for Grant. And both free throws good for Avdia. Houston leading by 13. Thompson outside. Outside Eason. Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD. Blazers trail by 15. It's Sharpe on the wing, guarded by Durant. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Shooting for Portland. Denny Avdia at the line.
1 shot.
1.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Thompson. Back to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. Sharpe passes to Avdia. And he banks in the layup. Avdia's got 20 points.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Thompson, a screen on Sharpe. Durant with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And that one's good by Durant.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
So it's Portland now, down by 12. Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamara. Outside Sharpe. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Capella. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Okogie is subbed in for Eason.
1 shot.
1 shot.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Houston leading by 9. Pass to Okogie. For three, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Now here's Holiday. Off the outside. For 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith with it. Aptia picks him up. Pass to Thompson. Here's Okogie. Houston working the ball around. They double team Durant. Clock at 4. Thompson in the post. Kamara on him. And that one's good. Thompson's got 20 points.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharpe. Looking to end this cold spell. And he hits the jumper.
Assistant, Denny Avdia.
Here's Thompson. Now Şengün. Right wing. Smith passes to Thompson. Driving in. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Smith against Avdia. Smith outside. It's tipped and stolen by Holiday. The finish! And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Houston leading by 10. Outside Durant. Here's Şengün. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Four on the clock. Here's Avdia from deep three-point range. Oh, it doesn't go. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharpe. Book it!
Boy, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Blazers trail by 12. Sharpe with it. Klingin with a screen. The three is off. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Durant inside. He's covered by Holiday. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Left side Sharpe. Oh, it's off target. The Rockets lead by 14. Here's Okogie, guarded by Sharpe. On the wing, Durant. 6 to shoot. Oh, a great move!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Blazers trail by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one, and tonight they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against the Trailblazers.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Okogie. Left side Durant. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Sharpe there for the rebound. And stolen by Durant. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth. Holiday against Thompson. Here's Smith. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Holiday outside. Klingin with a screen. Jacks up a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
3 points.
13-point lead. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Their record is now 1-1 in this group round. And you know they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take